Our game is coming to you live from New Orleans, Louisiana. I'm glad you could join us for tonight's matchup. This should be a very interesting game as the Eagles get set to take on the Saints. And the captains are out there ready for the coin toss. Both teams have taken the field, and let's see what happens now as we're ready for the kickoff. Akers looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off.
Thomas back to return.
He got all of that one. From the 1. Thomas takes this one back to the 26. A lot of fans have looked forward to this game all week, John, with two of the best quarterbacks in the league.
I had a chance to talk to both of these guys before the game, and it's funny. They both use the word respect. They have a lot of respect for each other, and really they both said they enjoy the games more when you have to measure yourself against another great quarterback.
And they were each jockeying for position while that one was in the air. Let's go.
Pass interference on the defense. Number 26, first down.
Ball at about midfield.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Little misdirection. Back breaking free. Shepard records the tackle at the 42.
When your offensive line is getting a good push up front, it's a lot easier to pick up yardage on the ground.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Let's go, let's go.
Bush, the lone setback.
Come on, watch your eyes.
Give it to the halfback. Number 57 is there for the tackle at the 34-yard line. And he was able to create a lot of space on that one, John.
Well, it started with some good blocking. When he got through there, he turned upfield, and they weren't in position to tackle him.
Hand it off. Dawkins brings him down at the 24-yard line.
A successful running attack requires good blocking up front to be effective.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Stroud comes up to make the play at the 22-yard line. So they utilize his running ability, and it nets them a first down. It's first and 10.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
The Eagles come out in a nickel package with the carry. Dawkins is there for the tackle at the 21.
I know they didn't get much, but it's all about making the defense respect the fact that you're willing to run.
They're in the red zone.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Drops back with the throw. Incomplete. Horn was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Eighth play of this drive.
3rd and 9. Ball on the 21-yard line.
You can't stop me.
The Eagles come out in a nickel package. Looks to the end zone. Jumps and makes the catch. Touchdown, New Orleans. They put up 6 points by beating the coverage.
Well, the cover 2 works well because it eliminates options. At that time, the quarterback made a quick read, and he got it off quickly.
Harden comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. Great job moving the ball down the field for a touchdown on their first possession.
I really like the way these guys came right out after you on offense. They made the right calls, executed properly, and put that one right in the end zone.
From the 6-yard line.
It's still very early. This is one of those spots where you'd like to be able to respond and put the ball in the end zone.
The Eagles will start the drive at the 32-yard line. 1st and 10.
We like a purple rule.
The Saints with a 4-man front.
72. Play hard and fast, baby.
To the left. Fujita is there for the tackle at the 30-yard line.
The defense came up and stopped him right in his tracks. That's just the kind of thing that the defensive coordinator loves to see.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
You gotta believe it. It's our game.
The Saints line up in a 4-3. Dropping back, under pressure with the throw, and it's complete. Stoutland is there on the stop at the 42.
On the play.
Ball on their own 42.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
The backs are lined up in an I. Schobel in motion.
Hey, watch that freeze.
72.
Hand off to the tailback. Bryant with the tackle at the 46-yard line.
They might not be busting off big games, but those linemen are really working hard down there.
Just about a 3-yard gain.
Let's go, boys.
New Orleans goes with a 4-man front. On the carry. Woodard comes up to make the play at the 47.
When you run the ball in the first half, you're trying to keep the defense on it. But if you're only getting gains like that in the second half, then it puts more pressure on your passing game.
Let's go.
It's rid of it. This one falls incomplete. The defense was coming after him on that play.
He knew he didn't have much time, and he decided to get rid of the ball quickly on that one.
Johnson comes into the game for the punt. Bush lines up deep for the punt return. And so the punt goes out of bounds.
Be aware of the defensive set. You got to take what they're giving you.
Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Keep it up. Get it up.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3. Into the counter play. Dawkins is there for the tackle at the 28-yard line.
You never know when you're going to find some room and break loose into the secondary.
Stay at home. Keep the throttle down.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. Gives the ball off. Brian Dawkins has been around the ball all day and records his 4th tackle. Bush pushing his way through the would-be tacklers. He picks up solid yardage.
35-yard line.
One back.
The Eagles come out in a nickel package.
All right, now. Hey, let's go one deep.
Hand it off to the back. Ferguson. Considine is there on the stop at the 41. They don't deviate at all from the last play call as they keep it on the ground. 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Solo. Solo.
Bush, the lone setback. With a counter play. Barber comes up to make the play at the 40.
I'll tell you, if you want to run outside the tackles, you have to seal off the inside and kick out the outside to have some kind of hole to run through. That just didn't happen on that play.
No, stop that moment.
Only one man in the backfield. Dropping back. Pressure coming.
He's had a tough time making reads when the defense mixes up their zone. What you want to do is look to the middle of the field or the seam right between the corner and the safety for completions.
Don't know why they're going for it here. You'd think they'd just punt. Closing in. Gets the pass off. Shepard is there for the tackle at the 42.
If you want to give the other team great opportunities, turn it over on downs. It pumps up the team and gives their offense some momentum.
1st and 10.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
On the 10. Not today.
New Orleans goes with a 4-man front.
Here we come. Here we go.
35.
Gets the call. Bryant is the guy who's there to bring it down at the 41.
That was a lack of execution from the offense. When the plan is to take it to the outside, around the corner, you need to pick up some key blocks.
Here we go, baby.
New Orleans lines up in a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback. They'll go with a play fake. Looking deep to the right. It's caught. Touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown.
Excellent touch on that pass as he's able to beat double coverage. David Akers comes in for the point after, which will knot it up. The extra point attempt is good.
Big players make big plays, and that scores touchdowns. Give some credit to the linemen out there.
Philadelphia
They're the biggest guys in the field, and without them, no one gets into the end zone.
Good kick should be returnable. from the 6. Thomas has a nice return, taking it back to the 34. Ball on their own 34.
At the 34-yard line. First and 10.
Bush, the lone back. On the call. Great fake. Pressure. Brings it down, looking to run. Trotter comes up to make the play. At the 42. At the end of the first quarter, it's not enough. New Orleans, 7. Philadelphia, 7. And we're ready to start the second quarter. Ball on their own 42.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Will, come on. Get his
Only one man back. Hand off to the tailback. Barber is there on the stop at the 42-yard line. Good play by the linebacker to get into the backfield and stop the play for no gain.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
On the ground. Dawkins is there for the tackle at the 48-yard line. Good pickup on the ground as they convert for the first.
Here's the thing. They were looking run and brought the blitz, but the back just used his vision and elusiveness to avoid him and get past the marker.
Throwing on the run. And this pass is completed. Breeze will be looking at second down now after that pass picks up 5 yards. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Play football. You got it.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3.
Rush in.
On this direction, dropped in the backfield for a short loss. Flags are down, and this one appears to be on the offense.
Holding on the offense.
Brown is going to be flagged for holding on that play.
If the defensive guys get a good jump, sometimes the only thing you can do to protect a quarterback is grab hold of somebody's jersey.
It's now second and long after the
Ball
penalty.
on the 45-yard line.
Solo.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3. Under pressure, going long. Jumps and he has it. Sean Barber is the man to bring him down. That's his third tackle.
Drew Brees is one of those guys who plays with a little chip on his shoulder.
So we have first and 10
Ball
here.
on the 32-yard line.
Play hard and fast, baby.
Bush, the lone back.
16.
The counterplay. Howard is there on the stop at the 33-yard line.
He saw where he wanted to go with it, and before he knew it, the hole was closing up.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Regular. Set.
Pressure coming. Throws it to the adjustment. Dawkins makes the play at the 19. Breeze with a hot hand on this drive. And this is the 8th play of this drive. They're inside the 20.
We turning it up. Will.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. Going to the air on first down. Throws on the run. Brown brings him down at the 3. Perfect spiral on that pass.
This is a guy who can make all his throws out there. He shows a nice touch in the short patterns, can thread it in there against tight coverage, and he can put some air under it when he's trying something downfield.
And he's in for the score.
When it comes to a play like this, the lowest man with the best leverage is going to generate the biggest push. Seems that the offense got plenty low on that play.
Carney comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good.
They did everything they had to on that one, and the end result was a trip across the goal line and a TD on the board.
Lewis back to return.
This one is handled by Lewis. The defense looks to rebound after that last effort when they allowed a touchdown.
Philadelphia will start the drive at the 28-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go. Deuce it.
New Orleans lines up in a 4-3. And off to the tailback. It's loose. The Eagles scoop it up. Hold on, we've got a penalty on the play. Let's check it out.
On the offense. Number 63.
Fraley held them up.
The rule on the hold is you can't let your hands go to the outside of the body. If your hands do move outside, then you have to move them back in as soon as you can, or you'll get called for holding.
With the throw. Jumps up, he has it. They'll knock him out of bounds at the 31.
When you're a receiver and a pass goes over your head like that, you got to get up there, pull the ball in, and tuck it in before you get hit.
Hey, watch the screen. Here we go. Get me going.
The Saints come out in a 4-3. He goes up and grabs it. Big opening. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown.
Donovan McNabb is very, very conscious of spreading the ball around. He doesn't want to become one-dimensional. He wants to get everyone involved in the game and not just looking at one guy all the time.
David Akers comes in for the point after, which will knot it up. The point after is good. The Eagles knot it up. Akers comes in to kick off.
Thomas back to return.
This one is taken by Thomas. He couldn't stop them from getting into the end zone the last time out.
Thomas on the return.
Almost at the 2-minute mark
Ball
now.
on the 26-yard line.
The Eagles with a 4-man front. And he's tackled behind the line by Darren Howard. Good work by the defensive line there.
They got off the ball, got penetration, shut off those running lanes. He was looking for a hole, but the only thing he saw was a massive wall of defenders.
Closing in.
He was being patient, waiting for something to happen.
After the sack, they'll be looking at 3rd and long here. The Eagles come out on a nickel package. Long throw. He made the catch. The 40. Receiver running and breaks free. The 20. The 10. Dives. Touchdown.
A few years ago, I watched Drew Brees, and I thought he was pretty good. He was a pretty good player. Then he had a bad year, and he didn't really start off good. Then something clicked. Some light went on somewhere, and he's become a guy who can make some plays for you.
The kicker lines up for the point after.
The extra point attempt is good.
The offense kept taking and taking, and the defense kept giving and giving till they finally got the touchdown.
Berger will be kicking off.
Lewis back to return.
From the 4. Lewis has a nice return, taking it back to the 30.
Give this one a shot.
1st and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Nothing. They don't get nothing.
Warnings goes with a 4-man front. Gaffney, the man in motion. Going to the air on 1st down. Pump fake. Wraps him up and brings him down.
Here's a no-huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
Don't stop that motor.
In a run, Fujita comes up to make the play. At the 30.
You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field. And it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
Setting up play action. This one falls incomplete.
Good defense and 3-and-out series are the way to keep your defense fresh and rested.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. They'll spot this one where it went out. First and 10.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
One back. Watch the snap.
The Eagles with a 4-man front. On the move. Jumps up and he has it. Barber is there for the tackle. He took what he was given, completing the pass.
Yeah, what you want to do as a receiver who's facing zone coverage is to break into the secondary, find a hole, settle down, and show the quarterback your numbers. That was a good job.
With a counter play, back breaks free. Refuses to go down. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown,
And he didn't look back. Pure speed.
Now, with his speed, you better swarm him. You have to get a whole bunch of guys on him and get him to the ground. It's easier said than done. That's what they got to try and do, and they got to do it better than that.
Carney comes in for the extra point. The point after is good.
Now, that's just the type of thing that you come to expect from these guys. They do a really good job scripting the plays that they're going to be running, and they do a great job of executing them when they run them.
From the 7-yard line.
If they want to make this a game, they have to buckle down, avoid mistakes, and work hard to dig themselves out of this hole.
The Eagles will start the drive at the 30-yard line. First and 10.
The Saints come out in a nickel package. Dropping back to pass on first down. Gets the pass off. So they lose out on an opportunity to pick up solid yardage.
Receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Overswing right. Watch screen. Silver. 72.
Gets rid of it. A little off target, but
Timeout
caught.
call
He has
by
such
the
a
offense.
quick release, and the ball is out before anybody knows what's happening.
That makes it hard for him to be sacked, and it gives the defenders less time to react.
Bring it up. Bring it up.
New Orleans might have difficulty covering all 5 receivers with a base 4-3 defense. This pass is incomplete. Kingston was his intended target.
The intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Do some.
New Orleans goes with a 4-man front. With the pass, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown.
Donovan McNabb has impressive size and impressive strength. One of the other things you'll see him do is move around, keep the play alive. As a receiver, you just have to keep working to get open, because this guy can buy some extra time.
Akers comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good.
The thing that most impressed me about that last drive was the offensive line. A strong offensive line is the first and most important component to an effective offense.
From the 3-yard line. He was unable to make anything happen on that return.
This special teams coverage came swarming down on him, and he had nowhere to hide.
First and 10.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. Deep throw. He made the catch. Shepard is there for the tackle at the 46.
The yards that these receivers make after the catch are a great indication of their physical ability. It shows that they are creative, that they can create yards by using their speed and making the defenders miss tackle.
Pulls up, makes the catch. Brown brings him down at the 16. Stoller bails his quarterback out by making a spectacular catch.
Yep, that was an unbelievable catch. That took the ability to block out the entire field and focus on bringing them in.
They'll make this a 2-possession game if they get into the end zone on this drive. They're just inside the 20. Looking for room. Dawkins comes up to make the play at the 10-yard line.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. It keeps the same defense on the field.
New Orleans calls a timeout. They have 1 left. They shouldn't have any problems with this attack. Veteran kicks it through. So after the first 2 quarters of play, the score is 31-21. Saints.
31. Philadelphia. 21. We're ready to begin.
Berger is just about ready to kick this one away. from the 4.
This is where you want to respond quickly, or this could turn into a battle for field position.
Ball on their own
Will
27.
start the drive at the 27-yard line. First and 10.
Williams lines up in a 4-3. Throwing. Jumping and has it. Kraft is there on the stop at the 44. He makes another catch to put him over 100 yards in receptions today. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Let's go. You gotta have it, D.
The Saints come out in a 4-3. Hand it off. Down he goes at the 41. And that tackle gives him 3 in the game.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry. But there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Keep it up.
The Saints come out in a nickel pack. Gets the pass off. And it's caught. Receiver running and breaks free. Touchdown, Eagles. He does a terrific job of maneuvering his way through the secondary and all the way to the end zone. So they'll try to tack on the extra point. The point after is good. Big opening drive, moving down the field and putting it into the end zone.
That's excellent execution by the guys out there on offense. They looked confident, moved the ball, and found the end zone. That's a great way to start the second half.
From the 2. With the move. New Orleans is looking to add to their slim lead as they take over on offense.
The Saints will start the drive at the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Bush, the lone back. Here they come. Throws on the move. And this pass is completed. Trotter is there for this tackle at the 40-yard line. With that pass, he closes in on 300 yards.
10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Hey, that's big time.
Bush, the lone setback.
Hey, watch the screen.
Hand it off. Great move to get through. Howard is there on the stop.
The defense made that play stretch further than the runner wanted to make it.
So it's 2nd and 10.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
One of us gonna make a play. Come on. Let's go, let's go.
Looking for the long completion down the left side. He made the catch. He's done a fine job regularly finding the open man en route to 300 yards passing.
First and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Stay at home.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. Dropping back to pass on first down. Looks to the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown. Sante Stallworth catches his 3rd touchdown of the game. Carney comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good.
Football is all about trusting your teammates to make good decisions out there in the heat of the battle. When you can do that, everybody starts firing on all cylinders, and you can come up with drives like the one we just saw.
Sends it sailing. From the 7-yard line. The defense gave up 8 touchdowns on the last series.
On the return. The Eagles will start the drive at the 32-yard line. First and 10.
Hold the look.
The Saints come out in a nickel package.
Stay at home. Here we go, baby. 53. Let's go.
Gives the ball off. Thomas is there on the stop at the 32-yard line. John, nothing there on that play. Looks like he might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage.
They better mix up the play call a little more, trying to free up some space in the middle. That back just didn't have any help from his line on that play.
Watch your eyes. Let's go. Be physical. Nothing. Great. They don't get nothing.
Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. Pinkston was the intended receiver on that play.
The intended receiver on the
Call
play.
this play.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Stay deeper than the deepest. Yeah, you see me.
New Orleans lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. With the throw, he finds his man. Midfield, the 40, the 30, the 20, and he showboats his way toward the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Donovan McNabb throws for a touchdown. What else is new? He's thrown for 5 of them. The kicker lines up for the point after.
The
extra point attempt is good.
Hey, as an offensive coach in this league, you're always making adjustments. And hopefully you can get the defense on its heels and get it in there for the touchdown. Good job by these guys.
Back deep to return.
From the 1. Missed tackle. The defense gave up a touchdown the last time. It's 1st and 10.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Will.
Bush, the lone back. In this direction. The 40. He's pushed out at the 45-yard line. A big day for him here. He's now approaching 150 yards rushing. So they have 1st and 10 here.
On the 45-yard line.
They've been solid running the ball on 1st down, John.
Yeah, when you gain 5 yards or more, it sets you up in good 2nd and 3rd situations.
Pressure.
And that can happen when you send a cornerback. He's got to have the speed to get there. Otherwise, it could be disaster.
On the 48-yard line.
The Eagles come out in a nickel pack. Great fake. Launching this one deep down the middle. Shepard comes up to make the play. At the 19. So he catches on 2nd and long. That picks up the 1st down.
That one was about pass rush and pass protection. The offensive line was successful in what they had to do to make sure the quarterback had the time he needed.
The last red zone trip resulted in a field goal. Hands off to the tailback. Howard records the stop at the 16-yard line. Bush takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. They're inside the 15.
Ball on the 16-yard line.
McAllister, the lone setback. With the throw. Jumping and has it. Touchdown, Saints.
I'll tell you, the quarterback and receiver look like they've been working on that route for a long time, and it paid off there.
Carney comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good.
That was a nice job of keeping those chains moving and avoiding costly penalties. Now they've got to see if they can keep this momentum that they have established going for the remainder of this game.
Lined up for the kickoff. Lewis back deep to return.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. From the 3-yard line. Lewis finds some open area on the return and brings it back to the 43.
1st and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Don't make a play. What's the hard count?
The Saints not in a nickel pack. Stepping up.
He does a nice job using leverage to get after the quarterback. When you combine that with his quick first step, you really have something special.
Now they're looking at 2nd and long after the sack. The Saints come out in a nickel pack with the pass. The pass falls incomplete, and good pressure forced him to get rid of the pass early.
Any way you look at it, an incomplete pass is a heck of a lot better than throwing it to the other guy.
As they get ready for this 3rd down play, we'll take a look at how they've done today.
It's showtime, baby.
Only one man in the backfield. Setting up play action. Under pressure, the big man gets in there for a big sack.
He's got a great combination of size and move. He won't be winning any races, but he's good at getting after the quarterback. And let me tell you, you never want him to be the guy falling on top of you.
This punt will be his third. From the 17-yard line. Bush with some good yardage on that return back to the 28-yard line.
First and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Don't stop that motor. Here we go. Not today.
Only one man back.
All right, now.
A little misdirection. Howard is there on the stop at the 27.
He didn't hit the hole with much conviction on that one.
Ball on their own 27.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
It's on.
Only one man back. And up to the tailback. Hurst comes up to make the play at the 32-yard line. Bush with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Saints ahead of the Eagles 45.
Philadelphia 35.
The Saints have a goal on a 2-score advantage as we get set for the final quarter. Now it's 3rd and 6 coming
Ball
up.
on the 32-yard line.
Stay at home. Get some slack going.
The Eagles with a 4-man front. Walker is there for the tackle at the 32-yard line. 3rd down run, not enough to keep the drive alive, so the punting team coming in.
There's nothing wrong with trying to grind it out in the fourth quarter when you're playing with a lead.
So instead of the special teams group, they will let the offense stay out on the field and take a shot on 4th down. Stahl has scored just about everything thrown his way and is now closing in on the record for most receiving yards in a single game.
Well, he's doing a good job of finding the soft spots in the defense. And he's getting the opportunity to make a lot of plays.
And for the tailback. Hood with the tackle at the 48.
That's another big run. The offensive line has been doing a pretty good job of opening up some holes.
Ball on their own 48.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Will. Let's go.
Only one man back.
Watch the ball. Let's go.
A little misdirection. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss.
With the carry.
Blocking just wasn't there on the outside.
Ball at about midfield.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. Running a counter play. And he's brought down in the backfield by Darren Howard. Played it safe, stayed on the ground, nothing doing. 4th and 8 coming up now. And here's how they've done so far on 4th down. And rather than punt, they're going to let the offense have a shot at this 4th down. With the pass, this one falls incomplete.
First and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
All on us, y'all.
Williams comes out in their nickel package.
Cowboy. 28.
Receives the handoff. Flips the tackle. Bellamy comes up to make the play at the 34. Westbrook running hard, going right through the arm tackles. 2nd and short.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
It's on. So we're going to take it. Get my cut back.
Williams comes out in their nickel package. Gets the pass off. The 10, 5, touchdown, Eagles. Donovan McNabb finds the weakness in the defense and makes them pay. Akers comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. The Eagles get closer but still need another score.
I think that this team has really created some opportunities and has grabbed the momentum.
Philadelphia is lined up for the kickoff. Thomas back deep to return.
Nice kick and returnable. From the 5. And he ducks out of bounds at the 45.
They'll take over at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Eagles with a 4-man front. Hands it off to the back. Trotter brings him down.
He's dominated out there in this one. He told me this week in practice that he was going to have a big game. And he's really shown us that big playability.
Ball on their own 48.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
No, that's big time.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3.
Deuce it, deuce it. Knock each other back. Hey, let's go.
Hand it off. Howard is there for the tackle at the 46-yard line.
They've done a good job moving the ball in the ground. And you can give most of the credit to that big offensive line. They've controlled the line of scrimmage from the very start.
Third and 1.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
46-yard line.
Let's go. Act like you want to win.
I'm coming through, baby. These third downs haven't been much of an obstacle, and it's helped them to take the lead. Trotter is there on the stop at the 45-yard line.
On the
It appears
offense,
they've got
number
someone
44.
holding on the play. They have to repeat third down.
That's what you call an uphill battle for the first down.
Now third down with a long way to go after the penalty on the offense.
Gotta keep our points here.
The offense has been stepping it up on third down all day.
Shepard makes the tackle at the 48-yard line. Well, that didn't cut it. Now they're looking at fourth down.
They made the decision to just keep it on the ground. Take time off the clock, not force anything. This is a luxury of being ahead.
They'll take a chance here and go for it on fourth down. Throws it. Almost intercepted.
First and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
New Orleans comes out in their nickel pack. Pressure coming. Steps up. Gets slammed to the turf. Another one. That makes 4 times they've brought him down. Looks like they'll go with a hurry up here. Looking to run it here. Closing in with the throw. Drops the interception. Schultz was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Bellamy had the coverage on the play.
Third and 15.
Here are the numbers when it comes to third down conversions.
We fine. We good.
The Saints come out in a nickel pack.
Watch your eyes.
The blitz is on with the pass. This one falls incomplete. He somehow got that pass.
The play didn't work because the quarterback's timing and balance was off. When he starts to feel pressure, he gets a little nervous, and he has to get rid of the ball.
Like the pass here, needing a big fourth down conversion. They go for it and don't make it.
That was a conversion the offense needed. They have to be disappointed, and it's worse because now the other team has the ball.
First and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Under 10, 10.
Hand off to the tailback. Howard is there for the tackle at the 43. Bush takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. Ball on the 43-yard line.
On the 43-yard line.
Let's go, man.
Gives it to the halfback. Spins away from the tackle. This one will be spotted at the 31-yard line. It's his 3rd tackle of the contest. And that gain will get them a fresh set of downs.
It was a great run. He saw his blockers create some room for him, and he accelerated right through the hole.
On the 31-yard line.
Let's go. Nothing. They don't get nothing. Come on. Not today. Yeah, you see me. Let's go. Rush in. Come on.
He'll take a knee. Philadelphia's calls a timeout. They have none remaining.
Watch out. Let's do our thing. Let's go. Here we go.
He'll just take a knee.
No. Keep it underneath. Set.
He'll take a knee. A lot of touchdowns in this one, but it came down to just a field goal for a 3-point win.
45. 42.
For EA Sports, this is Al Michaels and John Madden wishing you a very pleasant good evening.